Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the classification of organic compounds. We are defined very clearly what are organic compounds. Organic compounds are naturally which are obtained from the living sources, and these compounds are also can be synthesized in laboratory. When we observe these organic compounds, carbon and hydrogen are the important constituents of these compounds. The compounds which containing only carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons. When we observe some of the organic compounds, in addition to carbon and hydrogen, oxygen or nitrogen or sulfur or phosphorus is also present. So these atoms are present in the organic compounds are obtained by replacing the one or more hydrogen atoms by these atoms. That's why organic compounds are the compounds of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. So these organic compounds are classified into two types. One is acyclic compounds and another one is cyclic compounds. Acyclic compounds means they are open chain compounds. They are not in cyclic manner. Cyclic compound means they are closed chain. These cyclic compounds are further classified into two types: Omocyclic compounds and Heterocyclic compounds. And Omocyclic compounds further classified into Alicyclic compounds and Aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds are further classified into Benzenoids and non-benzenoid compounds. This is the classification of cyclic compounds. In the acyclic or open chain compounds, saturated compounds are present and unsaturated compounds are present. Saturated means only between carbon and carbon single bond is present. Unsaturated compounds means there are the multiple bonds are present. Multiple bond means between carbon and carbon one or more double bond or triple bonds are present in the molecule. This is the classification of organic compounds. So let us discuss one by one. First we move towards acyclic compounds or open chain compounds. So what do you mean by this acyclic or open chain compounds? Means these compounds contain open chain carbon atoms. Let us see here the methane, propane, isobutane. They are not cyclic manner is there. Nowhere one carbon is connected to the another carbon like that. It will be extended like to form a straight chains or branched chains. So this type of the compounds are also called aliphatic compounds. This is about the open chain compounds. What do you mean by the closed chain compounds or cyclic compounds? These compounds contain closed chains or rings of atoms in their molecule. So you know very well like this. Suppose if I write a molecule, a benzene ring, you know very well. It is in cyclic manner. That's why it is in a cyclic compound. Hexane is there. I write like this. This is a cyclic compound. It is also in a cyclic compound. Like that, here closed chains are present in these molecules. These cyclic compounds are further classified into Omocyclic compounds and Heterocyclic compounds. What is the basic difference between the Omocyclic and Heterocyclic is, Omocyclic means in the ring only carbon atoms are present. Heterocyclic means along with carbon atoms, some hetero atoms are present. Hetero atoms means like oxygen or sulfur or nitrogen is present in the ring along with carbons. That compounds are called heterocyclic compounds. These homocyclic compounds are further classified into two types, alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. What are alicyclic compounds? These compounds contain a ring of minimum 3 carbon atoms, because with 2 carbon atoms it is not possible to write the ring. A ring of 3 or more than 3 carbon atoms in them. So most of these properties are related to the open chain compounds. So these are the examples of the alicyclic compounds. Aromatic compounds. These are also cyclic compounds, but these can possess an aromatic character. Generally, most of the time at your level, at your 12th standard, what we feel that aromatic means it must be containing the benzene ring. In some of the molecules, even though without the benzene ring, they are showing the aromatic character. What do you mean by aromatic character? That is, you learn in your next semester while studying the aromatic hydrocarbons. So here aromatic compounds means the compounds, the cyclic compounds which are possessing the aromatic character, they are called aromatic compounds. Generally, these further classified into two types, benzenoids and non-benzenoids. Benzenoids are the compounds which containing the benzene ring. So in the benzene ring, you know very well, there is a cyclic hexagonal ring, that means 6 carbon atoms are present in the ring and 3 double bonds are alternatively present in the ring. I'll show this. You can see here, I'll write the structures of benzene in all these ways. All these together are called benzene. So we can represent the benzene like this or like this, here or here we may also represent like this. These are in cyclic manner. These are containing at least one benzene ring. This type of the compounds are called benzenoid compounds. So these benzenoids may also consist more than one benzene ring. They are called bicyclic, that is naphthalene, tricyclic, anthracene and phenanthracene. 3 benzene rings are present here. All these compounds are possessing the aromatic character. That's why these are called aromatic compounds. And these compounds consist at least one benzene ring in their molecule. This is about the benzenoids. Non-benzenoids. Non-benzenoids are also possessing the aromatic character. These are also in cyclic, but they do not contain benzene ring. Even though the benzene ring is absent, they can show the aromatic character. Such type of the compounds are called non-benzenoids. Tropolone, azulene are the best examples. Here no benzene ring because it is not a hexagonal ring. It is a 7-member ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Benzene means 6-member ring. Here, so these are 7 carbon atoms are present. That means benzene ring is absent. But these are showing the aromatic character. That's why these are belongs to aromatic compounds. Due to absence of the benzene ring, they are called non-benzenoids. Like that, aromatic compounds are classified into two types, benzenoids and non-benzenoids. Both are exhibiting the character, but benzenoids containing the benzene, at least one benzene ring, whereas the non-benzenoids do not containing the benzene ring. The other one is heterocyclic compounds. I said in the beginning, heterocyclic compound means in the ring In addition to the carbon atoms, one or more heteroatoms are present, like sulfur or nitrogen or oxygen is present. They are called heterocyclic compounds. Let us see here. So this is a carbon. It is carbon. Every corner is a carbon. But along with carbon in the cyclic ring, what is there? Nitrogen. Here what is there? Oxygen. Here what is there? Sulfur. Here oxygen. So that's why in the cyclic ring, in addition to the carbon atoms, if the heteroatoms are also present, that compounds are called the heterocyclic compounds. But whereas in this, for example, let us see here. Here every corner is in a carbon. It is a carbon, carbon, carbon. All are the carbon atoms are present. So these are called omocyclic compounds. If the cyclic ring is made up of only carbon atoms, and that is called omocyclic. If the ring is made up of carbon and some other heteroatoms, that is called heterocyclic compounds. This is the classification of compounds. Simply, organic compounds are classified into two types: acyclic or open chain compounds. Second one is cyclic or closed chain compounds. Acyclic means they are containing open chain of carbon atoms in their molecule. So that chain may be straightly present, the chain may be containing some branches also. These are also called as aliphatic compounds. The cyclic compounds are there. That means these are containing the rings of atoms in their molecule. So these cyclic compounds are further classified into two types: omocyclic and heterocyclic. Omocyclic compound means the cyclic ring is made up of only carbon atoms. Heterocyclic means the compounds are made up of carbon as well as some heteroatom is present in the benzene, in the cyclic ring. These homocyclic compounds are further classified into alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Alicyclic compounds are made up of 3 or more than carbon atoms in their molecule. Aromatic compounds means these are also cyclic compounds, but these are exhibiting the aromatic character. Alicyclic compounds do not exhibit the aromatic character. The aromatic compounds are further classified into two types: benzenoids and non-benzenoids. Both benzenoids and non-benzenoids are exhibiting the aromatic character, but where is the difference is, in benzenoids, benzene ring is present; in non-benzenoids, benzene ring is not present. Even though it is not present, it can show the aromatic character. So, like that, aromatic compounds are classified into two types: benzenoids and non-benzenoids. This is about the classification of organic compounds.